Welcome back. Today we're going to see how to write some cold emails that actually generate meeting for your business, whether you have a SaaS, an agency, any type of B2B businesses, this will work for you. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Annrai. I'm the founder of ReachUP, a cold email agency, and I've wrote a lot of cold email in the past. I've made some big mistakes. I've seen some mistakes from my clients, and now I know what to not do, but I'm going to show you actually what you should do to generate meetings for your business. So I'll first start by showing you what is the structure to follow, and then some real copy paste examples that you can implement straight away after this video inside your business. That being said, I'll see you on the other side. So here we are on the other side. It will be easier for me to show you all the little tips and tricks to write some really performant cold email. So how to write some cold emails that will generate some meetings for your business. I'll put this a bit smaller. So first of all, what are the rules? Because I need to give you some exact rules for you to follow, which will make it easier when you're writing some email, because I see everyone is applying their own little rule, and if you apply some really simple stuff, it's going to avoid from you making all the big mistakes everyone is doing. So here are some rules. Don't question why, simply just do them. It will be so much easier for you. So when you're writing cold email, you want to have 3-step sequences. So you're probably using a tool like Wallaxy, Lemlist, Instantly, Smart Lead, one of these. So you can simply trigger some email, basically a follow-up. So you want to have a 3-step sequence. This is the best balance between going after the people if they might have not seen your email, but also not really too much in knowing the people. 3-step sequence is perfect. It's enough, but not too much. You want to have around 50 words per email. This can be breakable. I would say between 40 words to 70, 80 words, basically. So probably based on your experience, this is going to be way shorter than what you have seen so far. It's a very short email. You want to have quite quantifiable results. Just makes it so much easier adding some numbers in there. Everyone relates to number, and it just cuts all the fluff. You want to have a personalized approach. I'm going to show you how to make personalization without being a tech geek and going after paying super expensive clay pricing. And you need to do some volume. You cannot make a decision if you have not sent at least 1,000 email to one specific email sequence, because it's not by sending 20, 50, 100 emails that you can say, okay, these people are not interested. Today, people receive a lot of emails. So if you want to make sure you get some data, you need to send a lot of email. So what is a simple structure you can follow to write some effective cold email, really simple, and get some results? It's called the 3 C's method. So I didn't invent this, someone else. I don't know actually who did it, but it's really simple. I've used this in the past, and I've got some great results out of it. So you start by a compliment. This is probably one sentence. You follow up with a case study, which is relevant to the compliment, one sentence, and you finish with a call to action. Now, please keep in mind, as of today, your call to action must be really soft. It's called soft call to action. Must be ask really it must be low commitment from the side of your prospect. You cannot ask to book a meeting straight away with the people. You cannot ask them to sign up to something, because people are busy. People don't know you, and they will never do this. So ask for something really simple. I'm going to show you some example, of course. So example for a lead generation company. So this is an example what a lead gen company would be sending as a cold email. I've probably sent this in the past. Hello, first name. Congrats on your new role as a head of sales. So compliment and personalized. We've helped many other sales director make their life easier by booking 10 to 20 sales calls for them and for their team. So you make a compliment, but the compliment must be related to your case study. So you see how everything is being smooth. You have your compliment, it's personalized, and then you've got it's not a congrats for attending this school, congrats for being at Harvard, we can help you get more sales meeting. There must be relevance between the two. Otherwise, there's no point making this up. There's loads of different ways to make this. Now that you've understand how things are supposed to be triggered with each other, I'll let you figure out what are all the possibilities. I've seen you've attended this event. I've seen you've raised some funds. All of these are triggers you can use, and then come up with your offer, but it needs to be relevant to the intro. Would this be something you're interested in? So you see 3 lines. So if I cut all the commentary, hey, first name, congrats on your new role as a head of sales. We've helped many other sales directors make their life easier by booking 10 to 20 sales calls for them and for their team. Would this be something you're interested in? So I'm offering something like quantifiable, something like a really relevant for our target, and I'm simply asking them if they're interested. They can either answer by yes or no. Like it's super simple. It takes 10 seconds for them to answer. And then once I get the answer, then I'm going to say, here's what I do for my clients. Would you be interested in discussing more? And as they've already been an exchange between the prospect and yourself, there's been some trust. Now it's going to be easier to book a meeting. So this is the really simple example you should be using. Now I'm going to give you an example that you can literally copy paste. I don't recommend this because it's more important for you to understand basically what makes a sales, like a email campaign, book some meeting. But if you want to like straight away, like rip some campaigns and have an understanding at least of another example that works really well, I'm going to show it to you right here. So basically, here's the structure that I found works in very wide various of industry. Like for some of my clients, I can even use this. It's a bit saturated, but it works very well. Hey, first name, we've been working with company like client 1, 2, 3 to help them achieve quantifiable results. If we could get company name generates similar results, would that be something you'd want to hear more about? So I'm going to show you how this basic example applies to any type of industry. So you don't have any excuses like, oh, this won't work for me. If you don't have any clients at the moment, try to come up with something similar. Try to maybe mention like places you've worked before in the past. Probably mention like you can put like these big company like Netflix, Apple, and Salesforce have benefited from working with this type of company. Like use this case study in your industry, but not case study relevant to your company. So if I was to send this exact email on behalf of Loom is the simple tool I'm using right now to have like my video and my screen sharing at the same time. Most of you probably know it already. Hey, and let's say we're targeting Thomas, which works at Tinder. Hi there, Thomas. We've been working with companies like Salesforce, Google, Netflix to help them cut down on unnecessary meetings by up to 30% without compromising projects' productivity. If we could help Tinder achieve similar results, would that be something you want to hear more about? So we're not asking them to pay anything. We're not asking them to go on a meeting. The value is straight away, like very clear. We're simply asking if this is something they're interested. So of course, like you need to know who is your target, who is your offer, but this is not something I'm going to go into details. If you know already these two, it's going to be so easy for you then to like craft this with this structure. And I guarantee if you're like using this type of structure and you have a clear offer and a clear ICP, you're probably going to get ahead of 90% of people using cold email already. Example number 2 for cyber security. If I was to send an email on behalf of Cloudflare, hey Thomas, we've been working with companies like IBM, McKinsey, and Bose to help them save up to $145,000 annually by reducing the breaches risk. If we could help Apple achieve similar results, would that be something you want to hear more about? Like you see, this applies to any type of company. Let's go now for a Google Ads agency. Let's say the company name is AdsUp. Hey there, Lucy. We've been working with companies like Bulk, Supreme, Logitech to help them generate an extra $245K a year through targeted Google Ads campaign. If we could help MyProtein generate similar results, would that be something you want to hear more about? So, and you see like this in like record amount of volume of like sentences. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. We're able to place a case study, an offer, and a soft CTA. So like people today, they manage to only have like one of these and they do like 10 sentence email. Like this is all you need. Like it's super short and you've got all the right information for your prospect. So hopefully with this video, you have got a better understanding of like what actually works in the market today. Feel free to try the 3 C's method. Feel free to try this type of structure. Feel free to also get creative, get really creative. Like what's going to get you some great results. If you can get creative with the personalization, like if you can target people who went to an event, people who share something similar with you, you've been to the same school, they have the same job title as you, maybe you're both liking you're both liking a company names page, and if you can make it relevant with your offer, now you're getting a front of 99% of other people doing cold email. So that's it for this video. Hopefully it will help you. If you would like us to handle all of this process for your agency, for your SaaS business, it would be a pleasure for us to do it. Otherwise, just stay tuned for the free value coming up.